Linsky, and Tom Donovan II. Gentlemen, welcome to Hicksville. And now for your starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Wayne Trace Raiders. 5 foot 10 inch junior, number 10, Trevor Sin. 5 foot 10 inch junior, number 12, Cameron Sin. 6 foot freshman, number 20, Brooks Lockham. 6 foot 5 inch junior, number 34, Cameron Graham. 6 foot 1 inch freshman, number 40, Kyle Stoller. 'Lineup for your Hicksville Aces. 5 foot 11 inch junior, number 2, Josh Myers. 5 foot 8 inch sophomore, number 3, Brody Bosser. 6 foot 6 inch junior, number 5, Jackson Bergman. 6 foot 3 inch seniors, number 12, Mason Slattery. 6 foot 2 inch senior, number 22, Landon Turnbull.
'All right, we're back here at the red zone. Got the players introduced and ready to jump center circle. Number 34, Cameron Graham for the Raiders, and Jackson Bergman. Bill Murphy here with you on Hicksville Community Television, along with Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play. And we're ready to roll here, Jim.
Oh, Aces take the tip. Wow. All right, here we go. Yeah, Josh Myers bringing the ball, moving the ball, Turnbull. Pass down low, and it's up and good by Slattery. Slattery is the one that broke out last game and scored 12 points. Became the player of the game as far as we were concerned. Radio station didn't agree, but he was by far the best for us. 34.
Long and no good.
Graham off the rim, and Aces bring the ball up. Myers with it. The Slattery over on the wing. Turnbull on around top. Back to Josh Myers, looking. Almost loses it. Brody's bad pass, and the ball is down inside to Stoller, and he missed it.
Couple of easy layups that the Raiders have missed early on here.
Oh, and another one almost stolen. Slattery gives it up to
Bergman and then to Myers.
Down low to Slattery again. Wow. I was told I need to get excited at the half in between games today, so we got the word. I need to be excited here. Bring the ball around. Trevor Sin gives it up to Stoller. Stoller's shot, and it's deflected out of bounds by Jackson Bergman. It'll be Wayne Trace ball, and into the game comes Trevor Spies in for Kyle Stoller.
4-0 Aces early on, 6:11 to go here in our opening quarter of the varsity contest.
Cameron Sin, I bring it around. Ball goes down low. There's a travel call. Cameron Graham. with the travel. Myers to Brody Balser, back to Myers. It comes, this is the press I was telling you about that they were using the other night against Liberty Center.
Nope.
Turnbull's shot deflected.
He runs it down in the corner, though.
Yep.
Oop.
And the ball knocked away, and it's up the floor for Cameron Graham and the lay-in.
There we go. Graham finally gets one of the easy lay-ins to go down the cylinder and makes it a 4-2 game.
Ball served.
And again, Turnbull. Pressure. Oh, Bergman.
Bergman with a bunny. And the Aces are up 6-2 and causing Coach Linder to get a quick timeout.
Yes, indeed. Jim, in case the people watching us on this live stream weren't with us earlier when the junior varsity game, we were talking about you've seen the Wayne Trace Raiders play Liberty Center earlier, and that the Raiders were pretty much neck and neck, but at one point then they switched over to a really intense, in-your-face kind of pressure and press that really threw the Tigers off balance.
Right. Yeah, it was the typical diamond press where you have one out in front and two across the middle and one back. And Wayne Trace, they put the fifth person right into the center of the floor, and that breaks up a lot of continuity for the team bringing the ball up, because it takes away a passing area, a lane that they usually pass the ball through. Yeah.
We'll see what the Raiders came up with, some quick adjustments.
Oh,
and Bergman picks
with the steal. Back to Bergman. Off the glass and good. Jackson Bergman.
Makes it an 8-2 game.
Brooks Lockoff, freshman, working with the ball. Gives it over to 10 Sin. Back to Lockoff. Toe. We're going to have a foul called inside. Number 5, Bergman picks up a personal.
That'll be team foul number 1 for the Aces and Bergman's first personal foul.
Graham with the ball. Knocked away by Bergman, and Turnbull has it. Quickly down the floor. Back to Bergman. Down low it goes to Slattery. Slats, it's about Turnbull. Turnbull from 15, no good. And brought down by the Raiders, Trevor Speece. Shot from outside.
It's good.
And Cameron Sim with the big tray.
To make it 8-5 in a travel, and they'll turn it back over to the Raiders. Do we have father and son officials out here tonight?
Yes, father and son. Senior and junior. Trevor Sin gives it up to Trevor Speece. Speece into the lane. Again from the corner. Cameron Sim didn't make that one, but rebound came off to Brooks Lockoff, and he puts down for a deuce. We have a 30-second timeout called by the Aces.
Their lead has evaporated now to just a single point. It's the Raiders closing the gap. The Aces lead now 8-7. And Coach Tony Tier, a quick 30-second timeout. As I get a feeling that this is going to be a fast-paced and kind of rough-and-tumble game here, Jim.
That is basketball nowadays.
Yes,
it didn't
indeed.
used to be that way. I can remember when we played back in high school, a zone defense was what the defense was, and you just stood there, and you barely moved. It was unreal. All of a sudden, some coaches decided that isn't really playing defense, I guess, and so they started putting it in your face. So, way it goes. Everything changes.
Went over and started watching some of those games in Indiana.
Yes. Some of those run and gun games. Bergman from the corner.
Gets his own rebound. And stepped on the end line.
Yep.
Quick inbounds, 3:25 to go here in our opening quarter. And again, it's a 1-point game. Aces leading 8-7.
McClure with the ball. To Lockoff into the corner with it. Bring it up on top to Lockoff. Pass it inside. Ball came out onto the wing.
And that's good for 3.
And three-pointer by McClure. Grayson McClure. Bad pass by Brody Balser, deflected out of bounds. He still stays with the Aces, but trying to pass the ball high through somebody's hands is not the thing to do.
With that 3-pointer, the Raiders take the lead, 10-8.
Balser, lefty from
Boom.
outside, bangs one home.
That'll make it 11-10 Aces.
First one of those I've seen him hit this year. Lockoff gives it into Sin down
Nice
inside
pass.
to Stoller, Kyle Stoller with the deuce. Turnbull had the ball knocked away. He picked it back up. Aces get it back down the floor. We got a blocking foul called.
Wayne Trace fouls on number 12, Cameron Sin, his first, team's first.
Sin will pick up his first personal, team foul number 1. And a little bit of displeasure from the coach.
Yeah.
And Bergman doesn't get it to drop, but he'll draw the foul.
This is when Jimmy Linder is one of these coaches that is not mellowing with years. Jimmy gets fired up, man.
Yep. Jim is also the AD for Wayne Trace, so.
Yeah. Jim's a good man.
Yep, he's.
Really liked him.
Bergman hits the first one. Jim has helped us out several times when we've traveled down to Wayne Trace for football games.
Yeah, he's handed me a lot of checks for umpiring down there.
No good, so the score is tied at 12. Aces get the board.
Slattery, bring it back to Bergman. Bergman spins, lays it up. It's off the rim, no good. And Baird tried to keep it live, but it's down to Lockoff. Lockoff lays it up and no good. Bergman with the rebound. A lot of racehorse basketball here.
He'll take it across the 10-second line and hold up and let the rest of the team catch up to him. They'll set their offense. Minute 33 left in our opening quarter. Tied at 12.
Inside to Baird. Baird's jumper is short and pulled off again by Stoller. McClure from outside, it's long. Rebound, Trevor Sin. Oh, nice move. Pretty move by Cameron Graham.
Yep. He buffaloed Bergman that time and faked him out good.
He stepped down inside underneath him. It was a neat move.
Under a minute to go here in our opening quarter. Raiders leading now 14-12.
Bergman to Turnbull down low. Pass inside to Baird, out to Turnbull, shoot from the corner, it's no good. Slattery had his hands on the back of the rebounder and he ended up with the ball. Baird bringing it up on top. Knocked
Pass
away
deflected.
and taken by Trevor Sim.
Again, a long pass
low
down the
to
floor.
Lockoff, and it's up and good. Brooks Lockoff gives him 4 on the evening.
I'll give it to Wayne Trace. They've got a really good knack of getting a guy down the floor and being able to throw the long pass to hit him.
Well, that was what those people said. That they don't turn their head. They just head out.
Meyer.
Too long, and the rebound goes to Slattery, and that is the end of the first quarter of play with the Raiders at 16 and the Aces 12.
So a 4-point lead for the Raiders after one, and we'll take a little time here to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. They are, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection they have on the lots of the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. You can also check out the complete dealer inventory online at www.jimschmidtauto.com. Don't see what you're looking for? Let the folks at Jim Schmidt know what you're interested in. They always do their best to find you exactly the vehicle that you want. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So proud to have them once again as our basketball broadcast underwriters for this season here on Hicksville Community Television. 4-point advantage.
The game of basketball is played as a team, and if you have one person that wants to feed you a lot, like Gus Davis used to feed, Mike Priest down there at Wayne Trace. If it wouldn't have been for Davis, Priest wouldn't have had all those points he had. Says, how's that? Hey, Lockoff with the ball. Gives it out to Sin.
Nice
pass
feet
down,
underneath.
so
Punched out
the
of
ball
bounds.
is knocked away, and we're going to have a foul called.
You're going to tack that one on.
Number 3, it's on
Bowser.
Bodie.
Like I said, he was the one that punched the ball out of bounds, and I didn't know whether it was a clean hit on the ball or if he got part of the arm. So Stoller's going to shoot a couple of free throws here with his team up 16-12. Boom. You were saying the varsity only missed one free throw the entire Liberty Center game?
I think that was what. I am not sure. I wasn't keeping stats. I was just watching. I know they were remarking about how great the team shot that night.
Yep. With Stoller's 2 free throws, it's now 18-12, a 6-point lead for the Raiders.
Raiders press giving the Aces a little problem. Down low, Turnbull up off the glass, no good. Baird with the rebound, brings it out. Balser over to Myers. Bergman. Their defense is forcing them out now.
Yep. Myers. Oh.
Turnbull from outside.
There we go.
Finally brings one down. Landon Turnbull, 3 points on the night.
Makes it an 18-15 game.
Spieth with the ball. Oh, we're going to have a foul there. Baird with the personal.
Hicksville fouls on number 11, Tyler Baird. That's his first and team's third.
So Baird picks up his first personal, and that's team foul number 3 on the Aces. Raiders have committed 2 team fouls. That one's no good for Graham.
For the Raiders will be number 34, Cameron Graham, shooting 1.
Five points now for Graham as he hits the second one. It's 19-15 Wayne Trace.
Bergman to Balser. Baird with it, out on top. to Turnbull. Turnbull in the corner. Myers. Turnbull back himself in the corner. Down to Bergman. Turned around jumper is short. And rebound comes off to Kyle Stoller. Trevor Sin with it. Driving around into the lane. Tried to pass down low to Graham and it's taken away. Turnbull. Runner goes down.
19-17.
Some of his shots are unreal. McClure had the ball knocked away, and Bergman comes up with it.
So the Aces with a chance to maybe draw even here. Trailing by 2.
Baird, Bergman, and Turnbull. Myers from the side. It's no good, and the rebound comes off to Stoller. Down the floor. Graham, and he's going to get called for a travel.
Yep. Took the little extra step there.
Little hop. Lockoff back in the ball game for McClure.
Slattery comes back into the game for the Aces as Bergman will get a little bit of a breather. .5:21 to go, second quarter. It's a 2-point game. Raiders leading the Aces 19-17.
Myers to Balser. Balser has the ball knocked away and stolen. Lockoff lays it up and good. Brooks Lockoff.
6 points for him now unofficially. 21-17.
Baird.
There we
Got
go.
it to fall. A nice soft shot.
21-19 now. Raiders still in the lead.
Up off the hands of Lockoff.
Hicksville, substitution number 5, Jackson Bergman.
He's a freshman.
Bergman will come back into the game, and Baird will have a seat.
Down load intended for Turnbull. Recovered by Lockoff. Quickly up the floor. And 15 is Trevor Spees. He was quarterback of the football team down there. Had been for several years.
And
another steal by Lockoff.
Going to have to watch him. He's fast and quick with the hands.
And we have a jump ball. Trevor Spees and Jackson Bergman going up.
Yeah, it's going to be the Aces ball. Had to wait and see. They don't have the little possession arrow turned on the scoreboard tonight, so.
Turnbull into the lane. Bergman from downtown. In and out. No good. Rebound goes to Trevor Sin. We're going to have a foul on Myers.
Yep. Josh Myers, his first personal, and that'll be team foul number 4.
Josh Myers, his first team score.
Got 3:25 remaining in the first half. 21-19 Raiders.
Myers and Turnbull are going to step out. And into the game, Hootman and Baird. And McClure will come back into the game for the Raiders.
Boston Hootman on the floor. McClure with it. Is it to Graham? Rebound McClure. Gives it to Lockoff. Lockoff working on Slattery in, takes him to the basket. 8 points for Lockoff.
6-foot freshman, and man, he's a ball of fire out there on the court.
He's Mr. Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, I guess. He's the little man that's always there, or whatever. You turn around and he's been stealing balls and getting layups and doing a good job tonight for the Raiders. 23-19, Wayne Trace leading the Aces. A full 1 minute timeout. It's the second one called by Hicksville tonight. They'll have 3 remaining. And this is, excuse me.
Yes, really.
Getting all choked up there. The emotion of the moment.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to ask, did we ever find out? We were wondering whether this is an actual GMC league game or if it's a non-conference game with 2 GMC schools.
I don't know.
I still don't know.
Maybe Mr. Stat down here.
Yeah, we'll have to check with Jack at halftime and find out whether this is going to be a conference game or not.
I was listening to something on a sports thing or program the other night that said that teams that had backed their home and away in their league was now only going to be 1 game. So they still could play home and away, but it would only be 1 game because of the number that might get canceled.
Yeah.
And that's the Buckeye Border Conference.
Okay.
Is there are all home and aways.
Well, we'll see what happens. 2:55 left before halftime. Second quarter action with the Raiders leading the Aces. 23-19, Hicksville with the ball.
Down low to Bergman. Nice pass from Turnbull.
Make that 23-21. 7 points now unofficially for Bergman.
Trevor Spieth with the ball. Turns. Gets it back out to Sin. To Lockoff. Over to Sin. Takes it to the hoop. Rolls. No good. Bergman with the rebound. Myers from the corner. Not again.
Just a little bit off the last couple times he's taken that shot.
And Lockoff.
And that one is good.
Trevor Sin from the corner. Big 3 for him. 26-21 Raiders. And Lockoff gets called for a reach. I think he needed a breather. Oh, by the way, Mike, I hope you get well. I heard you were sick tonight, so you couldn't make it to the game. Probably the first one in 20 years you haven't made.
Pass along our best wishes then.
Yes, we do. Good guy.
Yep. Turnbull.
No good. And rebound to Kyle Stoller.
Score
up
remains.
the floor. Trevor Sin gives it to Lockoff. Lockoff from downtown doesn't quite reach the rim. And the Aces have the ball.
Down by 5, 26-21. Down to a minute to go before halftime.
From the corner.
Boom.
Turnbull drops another one in. He's got 8 points.
Back to a 2-point game now, 26-24. 40 seconds, and the clock rolling.
A little bit of wheel here for the Raiders. Trevor Sin with the ball. In the corner it goes. Shot put up by Stoller, and it's off to Turnbull.
So here come the Aces with a chance to maybe tie the game or even take a 1-point lead here before the half.
And it looks like they're going to hold it. We're down at 15, yes. High-low is the call. Baird from the side. It's no good. And that'll be the end of the first half of play with the Wayne Trace Raiders at 26 and the Hicksville Aces 24.
Well, we've reached halftime of this varsity game, and again, it's a 2-point lead for the Raiders. Jim and I are going to take a little break here, but we invite you to stay tuned because we will be back and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. All right, a couple minutes away from getting the third quarter underway. And let me pass along to you some unofficial scores from the first half. Again, at halftime, if you are just joining us, at halftime it's the Raiders leading the Aces by a bucket, by 2 points, 26-24. The halftime score. Unofficially in that first half, the Aces were led by Landon Turnbull. Landon had a couple of threes and a bucket for two, who have 8 points unofficially in the first half. Right behind him, Jackson Bergman. Bergman also had a pretty good first half with 3 field goals and a free throw for 7 points. After that, Mason Slattery, a couple of buckets for 4. We had Brody Balzer with a 3-pointer for 3, and Kaylor Baird with a field goal for 2 points. And that totals up to 24. And for the Raiders, Jim, again, they had pretty balanced scoring, too, in that first half.
Yep. Yeah, they had, let's see, I can give you Trevor Sin and Cameron Sin, both of them with a tray. Grayson McClure had a tray. And then you go to 4 points for Kyle Stoller and a bucket and 2 free throws. Cameron Graham had 2 baskets and a free throw, and leading them in scoring is Brooks Locke, a freshman. Is really, he's going to be
he's going to be something.
He's going to be fantastic when he gets to be a senior. And he has 8 points on the night.
Yep.
He's just all over.
He's lightning fast. He's stolen a lot of balls, picked off passes and slap balls out of the hands of his opponents, and had a couple nice breakaways. He's got a good shooting touch too.
Yeah, he's one of those people that are long-armed. They are.
He's got the basketball physique.
Oh yes, he definitely does. But there aren't very many out there that aren't for that Wayne Trace crew.
Yep.
It's
a good-looking team. It really is.
It's a basketball school, man. Even though they've made great advances in football, it's still a basketball school.
So underway in the third quarter, the first shot.
And the bucket goes down for Trevor Sin.
Wayne Trace basket number 10, Trevor Sin.
Bergman loses the handle, and
it ends up going off a Wayne Trace player.
I think that they're going to retain control, so.
This is off Graham. So Brody Balser will inbound it to Myers. Myers in the lane, he gives it, comes back out. Balser with it again. Slattery. Over to Turnbull and Lockoff.
That time Lockoff wasn't quite fast enough.
He caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yep, that'll be 2 now for Brooks. And that's team foul number 1 on the second half for Wayne Trace.
Pass down low to Slattery, and he was too far under the basket, but he got fouled. Stoller picks up the personal. Slattery at the line. Shoot a pair.
28-24 Raiders leading by 4. And Slattery at the line for the Aces, shooting his second free throw.
Got it.
It's good.
5 points for Slats. Lockup behind the back. Gives the ball up to Cameron Sin and saved
Nice.
Getting out of bounds by Cameron Sin. Trevor Sin takes it inside to the hoop. 7 points for him.
Balzer
Off the rim, no good.
Well, if either Balzer or Myers were to get hot from outside, it could change the complexion of this game significantly.
Yep.
But both of them have been missing.
And we're going to have a 34 is Graham gets the personal.
Cameron Graham is first, team's third.
Team foul number 3 on the Raiders now.
Trevor Spieth into the game for Graham. Slattery to Balser in the corner. He's out on top to Myers. Shoot from 3.
In and out again. Lockup.
Lockup gets the ball. Nice pass underneath. Stoller and he missed the lay-in. Slattery from the corner, no good. Then it hit the upright. So it'll be out of bounds. And we have a Hicksville timeout.
Aces down by 5. It's 30-25. Raiders, coached here. Quick 30-second timeout. That'll only leave them 2 for the remainder of the game. Trailing by 5. So the Aces have played clean basketball so far. They haven't committed a single foul yet in the second half. The Raiders have already racked up 3 team fouls.
Had to bring the basketball over to get sterilized.
Yeah, they're gonna. I hesitate to say they got to, clean the balls, but I said it.
They just sterilize them.
Yeah, they sterilize.
Yes.
Sterilize the basketballs.
Yes.
I don't want to upset anybody with my phrasing.
You don't want to do that. So Raiders with the ball. Lockup. To Spieth. Brings it around.
Nothing
Cameron
there. Cut off.
Inside. And
cut off again. But
and turns around and makes it. 5 for him.
(32-25) now. The Raiders increase their lead to 7.
Turnbull over to Myers in the corner to Balser. Balser for 3 is no good. Myers.
That might be Slattery.
I think might be Turnbull. Yep.
22.
Hicksville fouls on number 22, Landon Turnbull, his first, team's first, second half.
Landon's first, and that's the first foul that the Aces have committed here in the second half. So you probably heard the announcer say that on the floor.
Oh. Speed shot up. No good. And Myers going to get a foul.
That'll be Myers' second.
second of the half.
And a timeout.
Yeah. Wayne
Yes,
Trace
Cameron
timeout.
Sin just could not see any way to get the ball in. Good job by the Aces there, forcing the Raiders to burn a timeout.
30-second timeout.
Score remains 32-25. It's still a 7-point lead for the Raiders here in our third quarter. Varsity game here at the Red Zone. Glad to have you with us. Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play. I'm Bill Murphy, and Chris Warner with us running the iPad. Don't have the iPad Pro tonight. We have the iPad Mini.
Well,
Gonna try out and see how that works.
as long as it works.
That's what I mean. It's we've been using the iPad Pro. We wanted to see if our backup was going to be working good.
Oh, Trace inbounds the ball. Cameron Sin gets it in. And he was out of bounds when he got the ball back. Lockup, or not Lockup, but Stoller gave it back to him too soon.
So no pressure right now as the Raiders drop back into defense and let the Aces bring it up the court. Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Well, they waited until they got it across the half court,
Right.
and then they go on defense aggressively.
Yep.
Into the game, number 32, Grayson McClure, as Brooks Lockoff will come out for a breather. Halfway through the third quarter here. Oh.
Nice pass to the coach.
Raiders working it around the perimeter, and
Spieth with it. Cross court. Cameron Sin. Good.
nice.
7 for Cameron.
Makes it a 34-25 game as the Raiders increase their lead to 9.
Outside Myers. He still can't get one to fall.
Somebody put a lid on the hoop for our three-point shooters here tonight.
No kidding. Another bucket by Cameron Sin.
It's 9 points for Sin now tonight.
36-25, Wayne Trace lead. 2:30 remaining here in the third period.
Another pass intercepted by the Raiders.
Trevor Sin that time.
Oh.
Gee.
Got the ball loose and nobody saw where it was. It
Yeah.
rolled right between the
Right
legs
between-
of two Aces.
Trevor Spieth ends it out. Gives it up. Trevor Sin. Sin into the lane. Over in the corner to Cameron Sin. And he gets a three. 12 points for Cameron.
Goes into double figures, 1:54 left in the third quarter. And another timeout on the floor. And that'll be the fourth one called by the Aces, a full 1 minute timeout. Tony Tier will only have one more opportunity to stop the clock after this, with the whole of the fourth quarter still to come. And he's having an animated discussion with the players. As again, the Raiders have increased their lead now to 14, 39-25, and are getting to the point where they might be running away with this game unless the Aces can really figure out a way to put a stop on them defensively, and B, start generating some points on the offensive side, because by my reckoning, Jim, the Aces haven't scored too much here.
Well, they had 24 at half.
Yeah. So, like I said, I see a field goal from Mason Slattery, or a free throw from Mason Slattery, and that is it.
That is it.
And 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. So outscored 13-1 so far.
Yep.
Kyler Baird into the game for the Aces. And Slattery, Bergman, and Turnbull, the other 3 white jerseys on the floor.
Get somebody that can shoot. What was that? Trevor Spieth pick up the foul.
Yeah, that's his first. Team foul number 4.
Myers to Baird. Inside he goes to Slattery, and it's good.
Good. He's the only Ace to score points in this second half so far. 39-27.
Shot from outside by Sin. We got a push.
And that's going to be on Slattery. For pushing off, and that'll be his first personal, and team foul number 3 on the Aces.
Mr. Donovan Sr. made the call.
Yep. Minute 28 to go in quarter number 3. Aces trailing by a dozen. Wayne Trace leading 39-27. They've got the ball.
Cameron Sin pulls it out. Turnbull on him. Gives it to Trevor Sin. Side McClure is no good. Trevor Sin over to Cameron. Bingo.
Another wide open look for him.
Got it.
Sin's been dialing up the threes. That's his third one tonight.
Got 15 on the game. Oh, an offensive foul on Slattery with the forearm.
Offensive foul, Hicksville, number 12, Mason Slattery, his second.
And Slattery's going to come out and sit down.
Put the forearm on him.
Make sure that the young man isn't getting too caught up in things. Calm him down a little bit. 52.8 seconds. It'll be the Raiders' ball. Lockoff back into the game for Wayne Trace.
Oh, nice pass.
Yep.
Great pass down low. Kyle Stoller with 2 points. That's what happens when you fire the ball around like that. Somebody opens up. Just takes somebody to step in the opening. Myers turned around, gives it to Bergman. Bergman, jumper from 15, it's no good. Oh, G-Money Christmas.
Got it.
Another one by Stoller. The great pass from Sin. And that is the end of the third period with the Raiders opening in this game up. It's 46-27.
Yeah, that's a 19-point lead now for the Raiders. So we get ready to head into the fourth quarter.
It was a 20-3 quarter.
Yeah, like I said, the Aces going stone cold in quarter number 3. Hey, we want to say a big thank you once again here while we've got time between quarters to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, underwriting our basketball broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Their generous support makes it possible for us to bring you coverage of Aces basketball, both boys and girls, from the junior high all the way up through the varsity level. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support. Remember, anytime you see Aces basketball action, here on Hicksville Community Television. They're the ones that make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
I checked at the half, and this is a GMC league game.
So this is one
This is the one you want to
win. Yeah.
Yep. So this
an early start to the league season.
This is the matchup for the year for Wayne Trace and Hicksville.
And this, I mean, it was a close game, neck and neck for the first half, but the third quarter belonged to the Raiders.
Wow.
There we go.
Turnbull from 3. 11 for him.
Make that 46-30 now. A 16-point advantage.
Then somebody going to open up low. There he is.
Yep. Up and in.
Kyle Stoller. 10 points for Kyle.
Yep. 48-30 now. Baird bounce pass.
Turnbull. Myers from outside. He
There
finally
we go.
one down. Oh, I guess that's his second one. He had one early.
No, I had Balzer for one earlier.
Oh, yeah. That is true. That is true. I wrote it in the wrong place. We'll take care of that right now.
That's all right. Clock rolling, 6:52 in the fourth quarter. It's a 48-33 lead for the Raiders. And that's going to be Baird.
Going to be fouling Lockup.
That'll be Kyler's second. Team foul number 5. Slattery will come in, and Brody Balzer will sit down for a minute, catch his breath. Common foul, so out of bounds at the baseline to the Raiders.
Spieth, get it in. Was shot up by Garrett Williamson. Not anywhere.
That one slapped away, and it ends up in Turnbull's hands.
Turnbull to Baird. Myers. Cross to Baird. 17, it's no good. Turnbull, good.
There we go.
13 for Turnbull.
Now 48-35.
Lockup. Runner. Good.
That gives him 10 points tonight. 50-35, a 15-point lead now.
Slattery with the ball down low. Out to Myers in the corner to Baird. Baird from 15, no good.
Slattery with the
rebound, and he was fouled. 24 with the foul. Williamson. And 54, Munger into the game.
Joe Munger.
First time seeing him on the floor.
That was team foul number 5 for the Raiders, by the way. Not a shooting foul, so
Baird
just get the ball in bounds.
Looked at it and pulled it back. Myers from downtown, not. Baird, Turnbull, across to Slattery. Myers to Baird. Look at that.
Stolen away.
Got it down there. Nice pass. Great pass. Sin give it up to Lockup, and Lockup gets the.
Lockup was asking for a foul after he made the shot, too, but no whistle there. 52-35.
Baird from the side. It's off the edge of the rim or backboard, and no good.
Munger grabs the board and tosses it over to Lockup. 52-35 with 4:56 left to go in this varsity game. Raiders leading by 17.
Munger looked like he could have been a tackle on the football team. little bad pass. One of the few Raider turnovers.
Hicksville substitution, number 1, Aaron Klima.
Trevor Spies out. And then we got number 34 in for him is Cameron Graham.
Yep. And Aaron Klima into the game for the Aces.
Baird down low, puts up a short jumper. It's no good, and
Munger
big
with the
boy
board.
pulls it off. Lockoff. Klima working on him, and Klima uses the hand to check.
Hicksville fouls on number 1, Aaron Klima, his first.
So that'll be Klima's first. That's team foul number 6. So next Aces foul will put the Raiders into the bonus for the remainder of the game. And we do have 4 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock.
So Munger inbounded. Lockoff has it out on top. Back down low to McClure.
Take a little air out of it here.
Yeah, we'll do a little wheeling. Lockoff,
and good.
nice runner. Young man has a nice touch. Down low to Baird.
Up and in.
Good.
Nebraska, number 11, Tyler Baird.
We can handle that too, but we just don't do it often enough.
54-37 now. Raiders still in command of this game.
Yep. Lockoff fouled by Josh Myers.
Number 2, Josh Myers, his third.
Myers' third personal there. And that puts the Raiders into the bonus, so they'll shoot free throws from here on out. Bergman and Hootman check in for the Aces. And Turnbull and Slattery will come out. Balzer is also going to come into the game for Baird.
That's Spies coming in for Wayne Trace.
So on deck for Wayne Trace is Williamson, it looks like.
And Cameron Sin will set down. Nice ball game.
So Lockoff, 1-1.
Spies out there talking with. They were laughing. Klima
got it.
3.
Hicksville three-pointer number 1, Aaron Klima.
He just tripled his scoring from the JV game.
54-30 to 40 now, excuse me. 14-point lead.
A runner, and we're going to have a foul on Boston Hoopman. Yep.
On number 23, Boston Hoopman, his first.
Lockoff to shoot a pair.
2:55 to go. 54-40 Raiders. Lockoff shooting 2.
One time.
That's good.
Wayne Trace substitution, number 40, Kyle Stoller.
Stoller will come back in for Munger.
Got the second. Full timeout.
Wayne Trace.
And the Raiders are going to talk things over here. Full 1 minute timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Up by 16.
Coach Linder says, sit down, boys.
Yep. They've got 5 team fouls, so they've got a couple fouls. They got 1 foul to give before they start sending the Aces to the line. And Hicksville is just, they need to get hot, I guess, and they're not going to be able to, they're in that position where, Jim, they're not going to be able to take a lot of time to run the offense. They're going to have to get the ball and try to score often and quickly. to be able to try to get back into this game.
What they need is an offense like Wayne Trace, where
Yeah.
you just snap the ball around and somebody cuts and somebody gets open.
And it goes, yep.
Yeah, our offense is based on too many dribbles.
Yep, and credit Wayne Trace. Like I said, this was really it was a close game at halftime. The first half, the teams were pretty much neck and neck. But like I said, the Raiders came out and they stepped it up and just dominated that third quarter, and the Aces have not been able to climb out of that hole. Klima, boom.
Again. Wow.
That'll help. 56-43, a 13-point advantage now for the Raiders.
Trevor Sim with the ball.
Down
There
low,
it
another
is.
nice one.
There it
Ooh.
is. That one's for Kyle Stoller.
And Balzer is going to pick up the foul.
Fouls on number 3, Brody Balser, his second. Line for the Raiders is number 45.
That's team foul number 9, so this will be the last 1-and-1 for Wayne Trace. After this, it'll be 2 shots each time.
Got it.
Boom. Sin, Lockhoff, and Stoller have had a great second half.
Ooh, missed that one.
Hoopman tried to get it down low to Bergman, no luck. Ball deflected out of there. 2:05 to go.
Yep. Couple of the bench end is coming in.
57-43
Trevor
Raiders.
Sin and
Up and
Kyle
good.
Stoller, the recipient of the 2 points.
Baird and Thornburg getting ready to check in for the Aces. Oh. And stepped on the end line, so it'll be Raiders ball with 1:39. All right, here we go for the Raiders. Number 22, Tyler Davis.
54 Munger.
Number 44, Cale Winans.
And number
Let's see, I got
14.
14, and that's Hudson Myers.
Yeah, JV player.
So getting some of the younger players in to get them some varsity experience here with a comfortable 16-point lead, 59-43. Finish this one out for the Raiders. And pick up a win in the GMC.
Oh.
Whoop. Baird with a steal. Nice job.
Balser. To Baird. And to Hookman.
Oh,
Too many passes away from the basket. Go to the basket.
so with 1:09, the Raiders get the ball back and bring it up the floor. Ball loose. Oh.
Lucky.
Brody looked for a minute there like he was getting wrapped up backwards. Glad to see him get up and look okay.
Yeah, Williamson looked like he might have had a knee in there. Might have got hooked. Balser to take a seat, and Kingsbury on the floor now for Hicksville.
Shots
Williamson
good
gets
for
second.
Williamson. 61-43.
Oh. We're down to 30 seconds remaining. Davis with the ball. Williamson.
Price.
Williamson, no good. Munger.
Munger.
And he is fouled.
With 10.9 seconds.
By
It'll be on Baird.
No fouls on number 11, Kyler Baird, is third.
So, Munger 2 shots. His team leading 61-43. Misses the first one. Cale Winans in, freshman. For the Raiders.
Got the second.
Klima, time trickles out. That'll do it.
And that is the end of the ball game. And the Wayne Trace Raiders come out on top 62-43.
And we'll figure out the unofficial scoring here as best we can. And again, we will let you know that this is in all likelihood going to be the last sports live stream for 2020 here on Hicksville Community Television. We are not going to be able to bring you any live stream coverage from the Girls Route 49 Classic next week. And it's not looking good for us to be able to do anything with the Boys Route 49 the following week, and that's okay. Those games will still be available for you to be able to watch. You'll still be able to live stream those, but those live streams will be provided by the host schools rather than Hicksville Community Television, which again is okay. Our next live streams will be coming your way on Saturday, January 2nd. We'll have a couple of girls games in the afternoon and a couple of boys games that evening. And I believe we've got the unofficial scoring tabulated, and I'll turn you over to Jim Seiler.
Again.
That's the second time I've done that.
Yeah.
Okay. He was so good. You remind me of it. You were both penultimate professionals.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Okay, scoring-wise for Hicksville, Klima had 2 trays for 6. Josh Myers had 1 tray for 3, as did Brody Balser for 3. Jackson Bergman had 3 baskets, a free throw for 7. Kyler Baird, 2 buckets for 4. Mason Slattery, 3 baskets and a free throw for 7. And Tyler Turnbull led the Aces with 3 threes and a pair of deuces for 13 for the Aces, total of 43 for the Wayne Trace Raiders. It was Trevor Sin with 7 on a tray and 2 buckets. Cameron Sin had 15 on 3 baskets and 3 trays. We go down to Brooks Lockoff, the young freshman that looks like a world beater right now. He had 8 buckets 8
in the first and 8 in the second half.
Yeah. So he had 16 points. Garrett Williamson, 2 free throws for 2. Grayson McClure, 1 tray for 3. Cameron Graham, 2 buckets and a free throw for 5. Kyle Stoller had 13 points on 5 field goals, 3 free throws, and finishing it off is Joe Munger. He had 1 free throw for the Raiders, total of 62.
Yep. And I look at this, Jim, and I see, Bergman starts off good, 7 points, and nothing. They shut him down completely in the second half.
Well, Slattery did too.
And Turnbull, he had 8 in the first half, and they only get him 5 points in the second half. And the interesting thing, though, for Wayne Trace is in the first half you had Lockhoff with 8 and you had Graham with 5. They were the leading scorers in the first half. But then in the second half, Lockoff gets another 8 points, but then all of a sudden, boom, Cameron Sin, he buckets 12.
Yeah.
And Kyle Stoller was another one with 11 points.
Yeah, Cameron Sin, he was the recipient of some nasty passes.
Yeah.
They were beautiful plays made down there inside.
So credit the Raiders for making some great adjustments, shutting down the Aces scoring powerhouses in that second half, and having a couple of their players step up. And they're quiet in the first half, and you're focusing maybe on some other personnel, and all of a sudden, bang!
Right.
So
I hope that the Wayne Trace people that were listening and watching the game here tonight were entertained.
There we go.
And I'd like to mention a shout out to Larry Pressler. Thank you, big guy.
Yeah. Yep, we appreciate all of our viewers, and one of the fun things about doing this live stream coverage is again, we have a lot of people from the visiting schools who watch us and get to see what HIX-TV is all about, and we hope we do a good job, and we enjoy having all of you out there watching. So with that, again, it's the Raiders winners tonight, and they pick up not only the win but also a conference win against the Aces. So with that, we are going to wrap things up. A big thank you once again to the Hicksville Athletic Department for giving us the space and letting us be here doing the live stream coverage. Thanks also again to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, for underwriting our coverage. And thanks to you for tuning by, joining us. I hope you enjoyed the basketball action here on Hicksville Community Television. So with that, we will wrap it up, and in case we do not talk to you again with any more live streams, we'll wish you a very happy holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year from all of us here at Hicksville Community Television. Take care and stay safe over the holiday break. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Chris Warner running the iPad Mini here tonight, our camera person, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night, a Merry Christmas, and good sports.